Hello. I'm I'm very frustrated right now for multi, a multitude of things. I feel like I don't know. Like I kind of want to voice my frustrations, but I feel like I just validate myself so much that sometimes it's hard to truly just sit and allow what I feel to just like I don't know, to just allow it to sit with me because I've built this system in my head where I instantly reassure myself. And it's like a it's like a bittersweet thing because, girl, if I don't do it, who the fuck will? And I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I can't think of anybody that has ever given me the validation that just made me calm down with quickness besides myself. So it's like, I don't know. It's like bittersweet, but it's also like I kind of want to just speak on how frustrated I am. I kind of want to actually get that out. And it's not that I'm holding it in, it's just that I don't want to allow myself to get too comfortable, like putting negativity into the air, I guess. But I don't even think it's the matter of just putting negativity into the air. It's just more so, I don't know. And I could feel it through my body how frustrated I am right now. It's just off putting. Everything is just ugh. Like I really feel like I don't even have like the capacity to complain. I want to, but I just can't because it's like I could complain, but I have a lot to be grateful for. So it's like it's kind of redundant to sit there and just continuously complain, and it's not even a continuous thing. It's not even that I want to continue to complain. I don't know, but I'm frustrated at so much. I'm frustrated that I'm not gonna say that I'm alone, and I don't really be wanting to tell people that I feel like that because I don't need nobody feeling sorry for me or anything like that, and I don't need nobody trying to overplay their part because I feel like when people start doing too much, I start instantly like withdrawing from people. Like I instantly like, oh hell, like no, I don't ever need nobody to feel like they have to coddle me. I don't ever need nobody to feel like they have to, do this and that for me. But I definitely feel the fuck alone. Like, and it's not even like, because I feel like there's different components to feeling alone or to just simply being alone. There's so many different components. I feel like anybody could feel alone, and then I feel like there's different types of or different ways to feel alone. Confirmation burp face said nah, but I feel like the loneliness that I feel is having to navigate my journey alone. I feel like it's necessary though. This just feels like something that I have to overcome, that I have to get through, that I have to learn and be able to know how to do for maybe future references or maybe somebody else that needs to, I guess, have a guide or something. And I always feel like what I go through is never for me. Like, and I can easily say that because I literally overcome everything I go through. So it's like, for those people that truly don't know how to do this or truly don't know where to start when doing this, or they just simply don't know, I feel like when I've been able to get through situations that they're currently in, like I'm always able to give knowledge. I'm always able to, help them see things clearly or from a different perspective. But girl, it's hard as fuck when you're doing that shit alone. Like, oh my God, it is so hard. And I was just talking to myself, like, I wish I had a mentor, low key. But then at the same time, I feel like, would it be authentic for real if I had one? I don't, it's just so weird. I've never really had anybody to like walk me through certain things outside of like school, of course, but I've never had people to help me kind of walk through life. I've had people give me certain bits and pieces or like small bits of advice, but I've never had anybody to just simply walk me through life. Like I always had to figure it out alone. And it gets frustrating as fuck. And I feel like I'm in the midst of that point right now. And I be trying. I be trying. I be trying. I be trying. I be trying not to overly confuse myself. I try not to be in my head too much. I try not to fixate on the next step. I try not to just I don't know because I feel like when I learn something, I don't want to. I don't know because I feel like I'm in a state of learning a lot actually, and I have learned so much since I don't know how long ago it's been since I quit my job, and I just literally just been sitting at home. Like I've learned so much since then. I feel like I've felt so much since then. I've overcame a lot mentally since then, but sometimes it just feels like I'm too fixated on the stuff that I learned that it's kind of hard to apply it because I'm like too aware. Like I'm trying to pay attention to see if okay, I just did this. Now let's see if this is gonna like. I don't want to feel like that because it makes me feel crazy as fuck. Like it truly makes me feel a little psychotic to just be sitting in my head and thinking all day. Is why lately I've been having to watch TV. I'm not even a TV type of bitch, but I've been having to watch TV. Like I just went through a whole anime series in the span of like 2 days. And granted, it wasn't that long, so hey. But like I don't. It's crazy for me because I do not watch TV. Like I don't like sitting around just like watching TV. It feels pointless to me, and sometimes my attention span and like but the fact that I had to sit there and force myself, sit there and like tell myself to not tell myself to be interested, but I had to try and keep my focus on that so that I could be patient enough to know, not patient enough to know, but I could just be patient. You know, life flows so fucking easily when you're not thinking. Like everything goes by so quickly when you're not in your head just thinking about what to do next, what to do next, what to do. And it's so irritating, even up into like my routines and stuff. I'll be waking up. Well, I used to wake up and like try and plan my whole day, being that I don't have a job, trying to plan my whole fucking day in my head. Like that shit is irritating because it's like you just run out of shit to do. And it's not low key, no, you don't. You don't run out of shit to do. There's a lot of shit that you can do actually. I always find myself just getting up and doing something. I feel like that's what makes life a little bit more easier for me right now. When I just get up and do something, I'm like, oh, that would be a good idea. Let me do it now. Like that just makes things so much easier rather than thinking about okay, let's see what I can get into. You know, I feel like life is always about balance, bro. Because I'm not saying don't think, but sometimes when you have to know when you're thinking too much. Sometimes when you're thinking too much, like you'll literally sit there and overthink yourself that you don't do shit. Like that's the issue I was having probably a week or two ago. Now it's just like once it pop up in my head, either I'm gonna get up and do it or I'm not. So now it's so easy for me to not feel bored throughout the day, or it's easier for me to not feel like I'm kind of missing out on like clues and stuff because it's like now I just feel like I'm living my daily life, and it's kind of like if something pops up, then it's just like a if you know type of thing. I don't even know if I articulated that correctly, but I understand it, so that's all that matters. But that's neither here nor there. I just I don't know, y'all. I'm just frustrated for so many reasons, so many fucking reasons. I can feel it in my body. Like I kind of just want to. I don't know. I do feel alone. I cannot lie to you, but I don't want to. I don't know. It's like I don't want to verbalize that to people because I really don't need people feeling bad for me because I know it's nothing that they're going to be able to do for me, especially the people that instantly pop up in my head when I think about having to say something or not even having to say something, just the people in the near vicinity. Like, there's nothing you're going to be able to do for me. And then that's also something that I paid attention to when I was saying there's like different components to feeling alone. I started thinking about people who are like depressed and suicidal and stuff. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. So there's like literally nothing you could do. People will sit there and be like, "Oh, we should have known. We should have known." Oh shit, I just dropped my water. But if you don't get it, you just don't get it. And I feel like people just don't get it. People won't get it. And I know they won't get it because when I talk about simple shit, subtle shit, they don't get that. So if I come to them and say, "Oh, I feel alone about this," or "I don't feel like anybody has my back," at the end of the day, they're still not going to have my back, no matter how hard they try to push an agenda. And I feel like it's only going to make matters worse because they're going to begin to do shit that like. I literally don't need you to do that. They're just going to begin to be. I just. I, so it's like there's no point in saying anything. So I kind of feel like I'm running into a brick wall until I figure out which one of these bricks is the passageway to get out this bitch. That's what I feel like. But yeah, I had to get that off my chest. Damn, I truly feel frustrated. Like I feel it in my body. But yeah, thank you for listening. I love you. If you made it to this point, God bless you for real. Bye.